This is Gordon with Comic Related and Bar Tavern Salon. I am here with J.K. Woodward
yeah.
at C2E2, and we're talking about the big Star Trek Doctor Who crossover for IDW. How did you become involved with this project?
Pretty simple. I asked for everything Star Trek at IDW. I've been doing a book called Fallen Angel with Peter David for about 3 years, and then we switched to doing just miniseries now, so it gives me some more time to do other things. And when asked what I want to do from IDW, I'm always asking for Star Trek work. And then I was just talking to Chris Ryall, the editor-in-chief over at IDW, and I was doing my regular, is there any Star Trek stuff? Is there any Star Trek stuff? And it's like, actually, we got something in the works you're not going to believe, and we just got to clear it with the BBC. And the second he said that, I realized, oh my God, they're not talking about Doctor Who Star Trek crossover, because it's been rumored that he was trying to do that for a while. And he said, yes, that's what we're trying to do, and I'll let you know when it goes through. And I did a test piece, which turned out to be this cover. So I sent that over to Chris Ryall to send over to the BBC when they were choosing their artists. And I got the job.
Cool.
It was that simple. It was the best day of my life.
Okay, cool. Granted, you can't really spoil anything, but what was it about this script that really got you excited, other than being Star Trek and Doctor Who?
The way it was done, it wasn't a typical crossover formula. You know, everybody's read a crossover knows that two people meet, they fight, they have a misunderstanding, then they shake hands and they fight the enemy. You know, it's pretty formulaic a lot of times. This is not that. This could be a standalone Doctor Who or a standalone Next Generation episode on its own. I'm being careful not to spoil it, but there's a very unique way that they meet at the end of issue 1, and it's gonna drive fans nuts. They're gonna love it. But it was just a good script, crossover or not. It wasn't that fan fiction kind of thing that you often get with crossovers.
Okay. Again, without spoiling, were there any surprises in terms of characters you found yourself enjoying the drawing, or any concepts where you thought, oh wow, I finally get to do this?
Well, I felt that way with all of it.
Oh, okay.
You know, I had some experience with Star Trek, not much with Next Gen. I've been doing like standalone books with obscure characters like Captain Jellicoe and Captain Pike, stuff like that. So it was great to draw the Next Gen characters. One thing is, without spoiling it, I can say this: for Star Trek fans, the book opens up with Delta 4, and anybody that's even Star Trek fans like Delta 4. Deltans were often talked about in Star Trek, but they were only seen in the motion picture with Ileana. But we finally get to see their home planet, and that was kind of a thrill. Also, the Doctor Who part opens up in ancient Egypt. We kind of catch them in the middle of an adventure, and that was kind of fun doing the ancient Egypt. That's something I've never seen before, but I've always kind of wanted to do.
Okay. So after this, what would be your next dream project?
I think I can die after this. I don't know if there's anything that's going to top this. Actually, my next dream project would be something called Behemoth, and it's like my own project I've been working on. It's sort of a monster superhero book.
Cool. Well, crossover's coming out in May, right?
Yep, last week in May.
IDW, and it's a limited series?
Yeah, it's going to be 8 issues.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for your time, and thank you for taking time out to talk.